Single-seaters at the Nurburgring Nordschleife? Not in real life, no, but in the W Series Esports League, yes. Formula One raced at the Nurburgring Nordschleife many, many times, but not since 1976, when Niki Lauda had his famous, fiery crash there. So tonight's W Series Esports League races were a fantastic spectacle. My name's Matt Bishop, I'm W Series Communications Director, and I'm about to interview three of the stars of the three races, Bajtska Visa, Marta Garcia, and Gabi Yilkova. So, Bajtska, first of all, you're the W Series Esports League champion. How does it feel?
Really good. I think from the beginning of the championship, we've always been very strong. So yeah, I'm very happy that I could win the championship already now.
Well, you've actually won 11 races so far out of the 27 we've had. Did you know that? Did you know you had 11?
No, I didn't count them actually.
Well, I counted them and you won 11. Fantastic performance. Look, I know winning a sim racing championship isn't quite the same as winning a real championship, but winning is winning, isn't it, Bajtska? And racing drivers like to win, am I right?
Yeah, I mean, I think racing drivers want to win everything. Doesn't matter what I do, I want to win it all. So yeah, I'm definitely very happy with this win as well.
Well, you should be very happy. Now, let's actually talk about the races, because there were three races this evening and you managed to win two of them. And of course, the races were at the daunting, famously daunting Nurburgring Nordschleife. So tell us about your two wins.
Yeah, so the first one, I had a really good qualifying. And yeah, luckily after the start in the first couple of corners, I could make the gap big enough that Marta wasn't in my slipstream. So yeah, from there on, I could just drive at home. And in the third race, I wasn't on pole, so it was a bit more difficult. But yeah, luckily I got in the slipstream of Marta and got around. And then she made a small mistake behind, which gave me a big enough gap to win it.
And tell me what it's like to drive a Formula car at the Nordschleife.
It's very different. Luckily, I've driven there in real life, but in GT cars. So yeah, it's very different, but I have been enjoying it.
Now, if I may move on to you, Marta. Listen, you did a fantastic job all the way through the W Series Esports League. You've won 6 races, but you must be a bit disappointed that you couldn't quite keep up with the Flying Dutchwoman today.
Yeah, well, I mean, Nordschleife was it's a really difficult track. So I suppose that Bajtska was going to be quite fast, like far away. But yeah, in the end, I think in the last race, in the third race, I was on pole. I was quite surprised. But yeah, I had this little mistake on the 7th, 8th corner, I don't know. And then, yeah, I just lost the race there. I still managed to get her, like to get a big gap. But yeah, it was not enough. But I mean, I'm happy with all the season. It's been quite good. Yeah, that's it.
Well, you should be happy and you should be proud of your performance, because you did really, really well all the way through the season. But we've still got another race, of course, which is at Silverstone, or rather, I should say, another round of 3 races. So are you going to try and finish in a blaze of glory by winning 2 or maybe even 3 races at Silverstone next week?
Yeah, like what I'm gonna try to do obviously is try to win. In the end, I have nothing to win, nothing to lose. I think I'm second already in the championship, so I'm gonna do my best and I'm gonna try to win the races and just have fun. Yeah.
Well, we're looking forward to seeing you do just that. Now, if I may move on to you, Gabi. So, a guest driver and a guest winner. Tell us what it takes to win a reverse grid race on the sim on the Nurburgring Nordschleife.
So like actually the race was quite tough. I was like starting on the back on the grid, but I was quite lucky this time that I didn't crash or someone didn't crash into me. So I came quite good through. And yeah, then I had some good battles in front, and yeah, actually overtake them in the first lap, and yeah, the second lap I was just keep going and manage the gap.
Was a very good performance. Do you actually know the Nordschleife for real?
Actually, I was there like 2 weeks ago, so I think that's really rare that I was actually practicing like in real life for Esports League. So yes, but I never done there any races.
Oh, you never actually done any races, but it's
Yeah.
a fantastic circuit, isn't it?
I love it. I love it. Like in real life, one of my favorites for sure.
Have you actually enjoyed your time as a guest driver for the W Series Esports League?
Yeah, of course. Like it's also like really nice to drive in such a series. I was scared actually before this event that on Nordschleife is going to be like really lot of crashes, but maybe I was just lucky and avoid them. But it wasn't that bad actually.
Certainly wasn't that bad. It was very good. You won a race, and it was great to see. So, Beitsker, I'm just going to come back to you and ask you about Silverstone, because the pressure's off. You're the champion. You've got nothing to prove. So how are you going to approach Silverstone?
Well, that's actually quite interesting, because I am not sure if I'm going to be able to race at Silverstone.
So you're going to approach Silverstone by not approaching it at all?
Yes, exactly.
There you are. Once you've won, you don't need to hang around, eh, Beitsker?
Yeah, so the pressure was on today. I had to win it today.
Well, congratulations to our W Series Esports League champion, Beitsker Visser. A fantastic performance all the way through. Next week, as I say, we will have 3 races, the last 3 races of the W Series Esports League at Silverstone. Thursday, next week, 7 p.m. BST, British Summer Time. Watch it on BBC iPlayer, BBC Red Button, BBC Sport website, W Series Facebook, W Series YouTube, W Series Twitch. The last 3 races, the last 3 races of the last round of the hugely popular W Series Esports League at Silverstone next week. See you there.